Stuart, I have a question. This is Derek.
Let's start.
It's not, I had my car stolen for the second time in like 2 months here in Portland. And, a lot of other stuff like that. And, what I'm working through is I basically, I think it just boils down to, I think I'm better than other people so that I have the right answer, how to live. Can you help me?
Or simplify your life. Shit happens, you know, and it's not your fault. People steal cars, they break into houses. I remember I had a gallery. Twice it happened to me in New York where somebody came in with a gun, put my secretary in the toilet, and completely wiped out the gallery. When I got back there, I refused to blame myself for that. I said, okay, it happened. Now I have to surrender it and let go and not allow the experience to drag me down because things happen in life and you can't start blaming yourself because somebody stole your car unless you left it open with all kinds of stuff in there for people to look at. And, I used to tell people when they came to New York, don't leave anything in your car. And there were students of mine that would leave things in their car and the cars got broken into. So I wouldn't blame yourself, Derek. Just surrender it, let it go. It's just material things, and if you learn to surrender it and let it go, it'll take you a very big step in your spiritual development. I mean, the car is probably insured, the insurance company will pay for it, and you get another car. It's not a big deal. I mean, uh, and you'll grow by just being able to say, okay, it's not my fault. I don't have to blame myself for things that happen. Why is it happening to you? Who knows? Maybe as a test of whether or not you can go through this without blaming yourself. I remember I wrote a book called The Mystical Fairy Book. And there was a character in the book called Ramon, who was kind of a street kid, entertained on the streets. And he would go to the house of this character called the Dancing Man. And he would always steal things from them. And he revered this guy. The guy was a very great, sage. He was a wise man. And this guy, Ramon, would constantly be stealing things. And then he stopped stealing the things when he discovered that the dancing man was leaving them there for him to do. you know? And he completely stopped stealing. And he realized, he said, he was just leaving the stuff. And he
Yeah.
he was consciously doing this to remind me that I'm a thief. And that the guy was just giving me presents, basically.
I remember that. That's one of my favorite books, The Dancing Man.
The dancing man, it's in that, yeah. Anyway, don't blame yourself, Derek. Just surrender it. Get another car. Don't park it in dark places. And let it go. Let the experience go. You'll grow because of that. You really will. You'll become a different kind of person because of it. Does anyone else have a question? Sounds beating oneself up from things that
Hi.
No, go ahead. Go
Thank you. I want to know about dreams. Like, do dreams have a meaning? Like, I have been getting all these weird dreams, like every night, like very lucid. And it feels so real, so I want to know
You'll find
if
out the
there is.
meaning of the dream if you don't analyze it. If you just take in the energy of the dream into your chakra system, you will discover through experience what the real meaning is of that dream. If you sit around and think about it and analyze it and try to figure it out, you're just going to, you're not going to get anywhere with. But just open, take in the energy of a dream. Dreams are on a different plane of consciousness. We're completely relaxed at night and we go off into that world. Take the energy in. See how it affects you inside, how it can transform you inside. And you will discover the real purpose of the dream, what really is being told to you in the dream. If you try to figure it out, you're bringing energy of a higher nature into your little cubicle of understanding. And the dream, almost 100% of the time, transcends our level of understanding. And we can begin to experience that and let it teach us how to grow, how to get past ourselves. So that, I'm not a big analyzer of dreams, and I don't go into all that. But years ago, I just learned this. If I have a dream, I just take it inside, let it become part of my chakra system. Let it nurture me. Let me experience the energy, and I will discover exactly why I had the dream. Sometimes it's prophecies of the future. Other times it's warnings about don't do certain things. Other times it's just pure fantasy. So that's what I would suggest. And I'm not the ultimate expert. You can talk to other people about it and get other opinions. But does anyone else have a question? Would like to ask?
Hey, Stuart. I wanted to go back before the prior question about letting go, and that's something I struggle with in, different ways. And just thinking about the process of the letting go. And then I was thinking about praying, asking for help to let go. And then I thought about the power of words when we articulate our prayers. So can you talk about what it is about verbalizing, right, our prayers that makes them stronger? Or I don't want to
Listen, I've spoken about it a lot, and I think it's worth repeating. God, spirit, higher energy, is pure energy. Energy that emanates from the infinite is pure energy. When energy enters, that energy, that Shakti, that force, enters a human being system, they're dealing with all the what happens is it gets transformed into all the complexities of the human being. And then as we spit it out in the world, in our actions and our words, you understand, we take this purity of energy and it becomes anger, it becomes revenge, it becomes unhappiness, depression, opinions, bitching and complaining about the world. So we really take something that's very pure, and because the system of a human being hasn't developed to where the heart can stay open, where their minds are quiet, the energy becomes exactly what they are. And that's what they offer the world. So the energy of a higher nature is really pure energy. It's just energy. It enters people and it gets very complicated because people are in their heads. They think, they they're angry, they're upset, they're depressed, they want revenge on other people, they want war, they want this. That's how the energy manifests. And there are also dark energies in the world that use people that way. Call it the devil, call it whatever you want. I don't know. There are dark, negative energies in the world, and people are used them. And the reason why they're used that way is they haven't built a system inside that's full of unconditional love, joy, kindness, and they live their life that way. So this energy, the dark energy and the pure, it uses people to create all the madness we have in the world. So the whole point of what I'm saying is we have the opportunity to change. We have the opportunity to develop a chakra system that's strong enough to be able to live a compassionate life, a life full of love. We can transform ourselves. We have to do it. If we don't do it, then this pure energy becomes whatever we are. It becomes a manifestation of our personality that we offer the world. So it gets back to people taking full responsibility for themselves. Instead of saying God is, the power of God is so negative, it creates all the crazy. It doesn't. It created the world. and each and every one of us, depending upon how evolved our consciousness is what we project into the world. And this is a difficult thing for people to get because people have to change. And if people don't change, the madness of the world will continue ad infinitum. And if you change, then your words change. How you communicate changes. What you offer the world changes. And I think that this is a very important element in this meditation practice. Because we have all the tools to effectually change. We need to master them. We need to use them. And we have to make that commitment in ourselves. Instead of blaming higher energy in the universe. It's not God's fault. People have to take responsibility for what goes on. We have global warming. People have to take responsibility for this. The earth is going crazy, 110 degrees all over the United States. It's unbelievable what's going on. And it's a manifestation of people's ego, their greed, their disregard for the earth, for nature, that creates the madness. And that will never change unless people change. I hope that's clear, because I don't know how to put it better.
Very clear. Thank you so much, Stuart.
You're welcome. One of the sad things about this is nobody talks about this. Everybody is protesting all the evil in the world, and nobody's taking a good look at themselves. Say, I got to change inside. I have to change inside. It doesn't take a great genius to point out evil in the world. It takes an amazing human being to transform themselves and live in the world with an open heart, with love, with Does anyone else have a question? Okay, as I've been announcing, on Monday, I'm going on vacation. I need a vacation. I'm going to take a week, so there'll be no class next week. You know, I just need to get away from the computer. Honestly, just refresh myself and resurrect myself here. And then class will resume the following Monday. Also, you know, I have a birthday retreat coming up, and it's a full house. You know, all the places are taken. But there's another one coming up after that in October. And if you would like to attend, let Jennifer know or let me know, and we'll put your name on the list, you know. So, you know, think about it. And right now, I think there's about 9 or 10 people that are signed up already for October. So if you'd like to attend that one, just say yes. Okay, if there are no more questions, God bless you all and thank you. And there'll be a meditation on Sunday, and I'm looking forward to seeing you.
Thank you, Stuart.
Thank
Have a
you.
beautiful night.
Thank you.
Good night. Good
Night.
night.